So guys, it don't shell as in the fear of the very dark man is really rocking GTBank right now in some of their branches. As in guys, Nigerians are really all out to fight for the very dark man. What do you expect? The very dark man is a voice. The voice will be say people they respect because he's there to talk the truth, in as much as some persons may not like his method, but now the method when if he say he want you stay talking on. As in everywhere is eating up. Some of the protesters don't already go EFCC office. Some even block the road. As in everywhere is heating up. So now let me allow you to take a look at some of the things that are happening right now in Nigeria. Guys, just take a look.
These people don't know they mess with the wrong person. I mean they mess with the whole country because see as VDM, small VDM, see as he block road. Who's small? See as he block road. Only VDM, 9 block this guy. Yes, free VDM, see as he block road. They mess with the freaking wrong person. He has done nothing wrong. Free VDM, free VDM. Yeah, see, oh, VDM 9 block this road, oh.
Respect of VDM kidnapped. He was kidnapped on the 2nd of May, and we are demanding immediate release of VDM. VDM is not a criminal. If GTB or the federal government feel that he has committed any offense, they have all the time, all the apparatus to invite him or to call him. Yes. Not to kidnap him at this very point. Like a town. So what we are demanding for unconditional release of VDM. Nothing.
Today, and we have shown the message to the world that as Nigerians, we need it. And as citizens of this great nation, we must protest against every oppression. We must protest.
People they die for plateau. People they die for very much. People like us, now they gather. People like us, now they gather. Now people like us, they gather. We dey EFCC headquarters now. We dey EFCC headquarters. We dey EFCC headquarters. Abuja. When they free VDM. See them, all of them come gather here because of harmless people. All of them come gather here. See them. All of them come gather here because of us. Plateau people they die. People they die for Plateau. People they die for Benue State. But see them, now we they gather. Now we they gather. Now we they gather. Yes, we are here now. We are the
Benue don't burn 2 GTBank. Oh, if they hold you GTBank ATM card for Benue, if they hold you GTBank ATM card for Benue, policeman will arrest you because GTBank one band and we don't want GTBank again. We want make GTBank come out from our state. GTBank don't chop people money. As they arrest very dark man, they might go see very dark problem. Because very dark problem will show them, because the problem we will give them a very dark problem. Benue know the year word, they don't really know say we know the year word, and why we want show them pepper. Make una see they don't burn that 2 bank because we go burn more. If they don't release very dark man tomorrow, we give them 24 hours. See that I think I will break, and this one I will break her very soon. Now my one why they use, I don't get joy.
Greetings everyone. We already know it's no news that VeryDakman has been arrested. Yes, it has. Everyone has heard it. But one thing I don't like is that if you go to the comment section, you see maybe some youths laughing over it. I know so someone will say if anything happens to VeryDakman, will come out and riot, and other people will be saying nothing will happen after government, after God in our government. Yes, we all know this is. We know how decayed the country has gotten to the point whereby we don't really have a justice system that serves very well. But with the youth, it is high time that we come together, at least to stand behind one person. VeryDakman is not an angel, but the truth is, he is just one person that can come out and challenge the government. And if the government, these officers, or be the officials, they are reading these comments, they are seeing that we youth are not even united. We cannot even challenge them. They will freely do whatever they want to do. If your money gets missing tomorrow, or someone is bullying you, or someone is harassing you, we both know that you prefer to go to VeryDakman than going to the police to go and make a statement. Because when the police, they may tell you pay for this, pay for that one, this one, that one. This is someone that is willing to serve. VeryDakman is the person that is closest to Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso's president. Closest in terms of attributes and behavior. He is willing to buy for the justification of things in this country. So please, as a youth, have one mind. Whether if we do Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, let us put hands together. These leaders, they're planning for 2027. 2025 never sets. They don't plan how to retain power 2027. If they retain that power 2027, me and you know say it is to 2031. Blood of God. Do you know how many World Cups that will be played before that time? No, the suffering we don't go through. At least for once, make we read it. See, let me tell you one thing that government cannot stop. If we the youth get one mind, talk to maybe one day, the day where we say a serious guest they come and visit Nigeria, maybe the governor of France or the president of France, anything. They go block road, go block airport. Youth fall out, block airport. You think they'll come out in an important day when they are having a very important guest coming to the country, and they come and start shooting or doing anyhow to cause chaos. They no fit. That's because we the youth don't get one mind. Make we get one mind for once. Give VeryDakman the moral support that he needs. The government will not touch him. If he has done something wrong, EFCC, fine, you say it. And if he's found guilty, yes, he should be punished. But if he has not done something wrong or more, we should stop all this thing. When are we going to make Nigeria good? How long have you suffered? You would watch this thing and we say you don't laugh and everything. Stop laughing. You don't stop laughing. Put one mind together. If government says that we cannot even give VeryDakman the backing that he deserves, or more they will toil with him however they don't want to toil with him. God, we should step up. 2027 far.
Those states activists arrested for protesting for Traore. Nigeria can never cease to amaze mad people. They can never cease to amaze me, my dear. Nothing where they no go take arrest somebody for that country. Because you were in the country in Nigeria, you wanted to protest for another African country where they go through tribulation, where they go, through, let me call it pain. Say they won't change their country, they won't take back their country. Understand? Wanna go, arrest the guy. Nothing where they need to use arrest somebody for Nigeria. Yesterday they see where police they arrest somebody because they apply that we use the smoke. Nothing new they happen for that country. Wanna they arrest this guy because he protest for another African country. You know your country is not far from crisis. At the talk, yes, not true. Nigeria is not far from crisis. What is going on currently now? Nigeria is not far from crisis. Because it will happen. You saw this things people needed, you saw this insecurity. It will lead to crisis if it is not stopped. So you now when they go arrest this guy, if crisis burst out for Nigeria, who is going to protest for you? If crisis burst out now, Una go won't look for another country, who can wrong go. Where they talk this thing, say, under the comment section, we didn't post this news. If you see as people, they condemn this guy. See, now misplaced priority. You know, see, you know, protest for Nigeria, you know, protest for Fulani Hezmo. If you come out, won't come protest. No, I go still go to police, maybe they can arrest them. And I go still condemn her. Some of you, because your own person is ruling, and I go still condemn this guy. Eh? Now you won't protest for Burkina Faso, another African country. Tomorrow I go shout Africa, Africa. Then they do Africa this, they do Africa that. But you know, one show solidarity for your own African brother. Police go arrest them. See Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa. Now they get ECOWAS, this, that, West African unity, West African that. Your West African brother is going through pain. And you are arresting those that wanted to protest for them, or wanted to protest alongside with them. When I go arrest the guy. That is why protests need to ever be successful for Nigeria. Other African countries, once they won't start their protest, the protest will get ahead and you go yield something. But your own here, you go use tribalism. You won't destroy our land, you won't do this one. It's either Emir go come tell the people we his subordinate people we the worshiper. No can no go for this protest. Oba go talking on. This one go talking on. Protest go spoil. And why Nigeria will never be good. Tomorrow you go to pray good governance, which good governance? Which good governance? With this kind hand we wanna carry, and they look for good governance. People they do this kind of thing, if they find good governance, they bribe you now, you go still keep your mouth shut. Because within the police they do now wrong thing, within the federal government they do now wrong thing by arresting this guy. She be not be Nigeria with it. Voila.
Never say never. I never thought the day will come that I will get involved in any VDM matter on social media. But this right here is the most disgusting thing I've heard on social media in a very long time.
Okay? Is she a government worker, VDM? If no, why is your mother still working for peanuts? You mean your mother still wake up in the morning if she's not a government worker and go to work where? What does she do? Is she a professional? Or is she just a classroom teacher? Or is she just a classroom teacher? Or is she just a classroom teacher? What is she doing?
Is this person just a classroom teacher? With this sort of mindset, we're not going anywhere in a hurry in Nigeria. We're not going anywhere. We're just wasting our time in Nigeria with this sort of mindset. When you just speak down at teachers and you don't think it's a noble profession. I'm a teacher and I'm an unapologetic one at that. Imagine this sort of statement. Are her children in school? Does she have family members in school? Did she go to school? Is it just a teacher that taught her? Who am I sure? It's pathetic and it's disgusting that people can talk down on other people. There's dignity in labor. She's not sitting down saying, Mama Jawomo. So her son suddenly had some following online, so she should abandon whatever it is that she enjoys in her life. It's a shame. And for those Nigerians or people around the world that have that sort of mindset, I have words, but I'm a teacher and I know better. But I must put this out here. Let's do better. This is a very poor mentality. Absolutely disgusting.
For the weekend, the hashtag FreeVDM topped the trends after activist Martin Sorshe, also known as VeryDakman, was arrested by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission outside a Guaranty Trust Bank branch in Abuja. His arrest followed his public criticism of the bank for allegedly making unauthorized withdrawals from his mother's account, well, according to his lawyer, Deji Adeyoju. VDM was ambushed by EFCC operatives and trapped inside GTB's exit door for over 5 minutes, a move he claims was a deliberate ploy to allow the anti-graft officers to effect his arrest. Many Nigerians, including VDM's brother, Mark Vincent Oshe, have accused the bank of complicity in the arrest and called for a boycott of the bank.
Everybody have been saying come out and protest, come out and protest. Definitely we are coming out on Monday. I'm not going to lie to you. We are coming out on Monday. We are coming out, me, myself, my family. I, Mark Vincent, I'm coming to GTBank, Area 3 branch on Monday to withdraw my money, my small money I get with now. I'm going to withdraw my money. I'm going to make sure my family members withdraw their money. I'm going to make sure every Ratel withdraw their money from GTBank. We are not coming to fight you people, but we are coming out in mass, believe me. We are coming out in mass. We are not coming to play with you people. We are coming to do business on your ground. We are coming to take what is rightfully ours, which is our money. Well, GTBank, you have done well. Now, let's play your game. We are not going to do the usual protest where everybody to come outside the shower, because we don't already know how those things they end. In the end, now they'll come to suffer. They'll come to arrest people. Now they'll come to send people. They'll come spoil the protest for us. But we are not about that, man. We are now wise. You get? We have knowledge, which is our own power too. Now we are going to come and we are going to withdraw our money peacefully. GTBank, if you like, close. If you like, no close. But believe me, from Monday till the end of next week, back to back withdrawal. No worry. That's our business now. We don't come for now.
All right. Today is Monday. Today is the day set for the, assumed protests by VDM's family and the Ratel group and people that are visibly upset with GTBank. But GTBank has released a security footage showing that VeryDakman was not apprehended in the bank. Well, here is the footage showing VDM exiting the bank, according to the Chief Communication Officer of GTBank, Oyinde Adegite. VDM posted on his social media pages that he was visiting GTBank branch in Garki to resolve the alleged issue with his mother's account. He concluded his business successfully and left our branch, as seen in the CCTV footage. As you can see here, his subsequent arrest is unrelated to his visit to the bank branch in Garki. We saw this footage circulating, released by the Vanguard newspaper, and we did see that VDM had left the premises of the bank. So, I mean, it does show that, appears that GTBank has nothing to do with his arrest. But, I'll take a tweet from this person, Alexis, who wrote, "So eventually, VDM was not apprehended at GTBank premises. So everybody can rest now and stop accusing the bank that knows nothing about it. It is the EFCC and not the bank. VDM has been making videos about them. I think it's because of the video they apprehended him." Meanwhile, Deji Adeyoju has threatened to take legal actions against the EFCC and GTBank for the alleged inhumane treatment meted out to his clients. In a preliminary statement, VDM's legal team stated that their client and his associate, CPAC, were forcefully arrested at gunpoint outside a GTBank in the presence of VDM's mother. They were allegedly beaten while blindfolded, labeled as bandits, and threatened. The legal team visited the EFCC and were shown an arrest warrant for VDM on allegations of cyber stalking issued by a magistrate in Wuse Zone 2. However, no formal charge or allegation was disclosed against VDM's associate, CPAC. In the meantime, social media have been awash with reactions to VDM's arrest, with many, including musicians Seun Kuti and Davido, demanding his release. Also, videos of foreigners calling out the EFCC and the federal government of Nigeria over his arrest have since gone viral. Let's take a look.
Hello, EFCC. This is a serious warning, and I hope you guys listen very well. You cannot arrest VeryDakman, a freedom fighter, like a Tory's leader. You guys should free VeryDakman within the next 48 hours.
I heard my brother VeryDakman has been arrested by EFCC, like all brothers. Ross is very angry because he's a good person. And it's not just empty talking. Let me tell you how I got to know VeryDakman. There was a Tanzanian named Peter who took Rossi answers was 1 million in cash, and he tried to teach me. Nigeria's brothers told me to seek VDM's help. I just messaged my program to VDM, and the next day, he make a video to expose it. Later, Ross get a little money back. He was willing to help a stranger, Chinese, without any reward. So Ross says he's a good person, and impossible to have done anything illegal. So I want to say to the Nigeria government, so I think you are arrested with him because he often speaks out on those public issues. You cannot solve the problem. So you choose to silence those who raise them. Isn't that shameless? Nigeria brothers, please share this video and leave your supportive comments. Tell the government that it's a democratic and a free country. It should tolerate critical voice because all Nigeria wants their country to become better and stronger. Please release VDM immediately.
All right. The hashtag FreeVDM. Rufai, all loud gone. What is going on with the EFCC at this point?
Let me go back historically. Yesterday, I was watching a documentary of Stalin, Russia, where people that didn't align were taken, were sent up to gulags, were sent up to concentration places. And I also remember the history of the Gestapo. The way and manner the EFCC or multi-agency I'm now hearing from my investigation did take the VDM was a Gestaporic style, and it's an aberration in a democracy. If you claim that you have petitions written against him, it is not you that you are the judge, executioner, and everything in the case. You let him have his day in courts. Today, you have violated his rights. You've kept him on there. And then some people will come and quote Akja. You've kept him on there for all these hours, passing the threshold of keeping people before you charge him to court. Till today, we've not had an official message out by the EFCC, which from my investigation, I discovered that it's a joint security body thing.
Yes.
It's not only the EFCC. And you were taken in that manner, blindfolded, pushed into a car in a Gestaporic style. We want to believe Nigeria is a democracy, but we don't believe so sometimes. We want to believe that the days of Abacha is long over, but we don't believe so sometimes. Because those days of Abacha was the days of rage in this country, where you watch what you said. But we don't believe so, because of what is happening in this country as we speak. Like Africa, China, say, reach my way, not wasting money. They're not going to see him face for crime fighter. If you have petition written against the man, call the man forward, come and accept his petition. Why arresting him in that style? Until today, after many hours, the EFCC nor any government agency have not issued a statement.
Yes, we've reached out to them. We have a right to hear from them.
I have also reached out to the people I know in the EFCC.
Yes.
They've not issued a statement today.
They've not issued a statement till now.
So it is a very sad one for Nigeria. And the question is VDM today, who is next? When are they going to do right? In this is a country, we see how people violate the law and they move off. It's in this country we had Yaya Bello that could resist arrest. We are not saying, please don't investigate him based on petitions written. All we are saying is, do it in a clean way.
That's it.
And let the rule of law take its course. Let him have his day in court.
All right, moving by. In the wake of all that drama, an old video of the late Afrobeat legend, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, during a tour with his Africa 70 band in Berlin in 1978, where he told the audience about what happens when you speak the truth, has gone viral. Let's take a look.
When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. Then when you are very strong and you talk again, they may kill you. They may even burn your house down, like they burnt my house down at home. Now, when they burn my house finish, some friends who are very Africans, you know, they are very afraid of life. Hey, fella, yourself, don't talk truth again. You see, they come and tell you not to say the truth again. Then I tell them, I say, them never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa. Pansa pansa means they will hear more and more and more until they can hear no more, because the truth can never die.
The late Afrobeat legend, the truth can never die. You always know that he spoke truth to power, and we're seeing that the very dark man also was following in his footsteps.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, it's also important to put some historical context to what was happening in Berlin in what year was that? 1978.
Yes.
Because we know that that's before the fall of the Berlin Wall. And it was at the height of the Cold War, when there were tensions between the East and the West, communism, anti-communism, and so forth. It was a massive time, definitive moment in the global world order. So for him to go and perform, and, you know, especially what he was saying at the time, as much as it is revolutionary now, at that point was even more revolutionary. And it just reminds us of why it's important to have advocates, to have revolutionaries, to have people who don't fit into conformity, but are bold enough to call a spade whenever they see it as such, because it's not always the easy thing to do. So to see Fela doing that, and to now see that, sadly, this message resonates with so many people today, is an indictment on where we are going. It's an indictment on when we're going, because we're supposed to look at this historically and say, look how far we've come. It shouldn't be almost nostalgic and say, oh my goodness, you know, different day, different trouble, I think is what they say. Also the fact that as much as they say history doesn't repeat itself, history rhymes. So I think it's an important time for us to reflect. Yesterday was World Press Freedom Day, and again there was some scathing comments that were made by Sarah, by some of the civil society organizations against what is currently happening. They're saying that press freedom is not what we're enjoying here in Nigeria at the moment. And now, just to tie it all up, before you move on to your next story, we can't forget Very Dark Man's mother.
Yes.
Because her whereabouts are also still not confirmed. And even if he has something to answer for, I can't imagine why we would keep an elderly woman in custody for this long. Because I don't believe she is the subject of any investigation.
Well, I doubt that they arrested her.
They say that her whereabouts is not.
That was over the weekend.
Have they found her?
Because I think even there was one of his brother that was at the scene. He has also been brought back, and in fact even granted an interview.
Is back as well.
So I don't think there's anything.
So I wanted to be sure about that.
Yes, and thank you for highlighting that. Actually.